The more you can tolerate pain, the more influence and leadership God will give you, because pain always comes with leadership. You know, none of us are immune to pain. Pain is a part of life, and pain always follows leaders. If you are leading people, which means you are working with people, guess what? You are far from immune to pain. In fact, the more you can tolerate pain, the more influence and leadership God will give you, because pain always comes with leadership. Sam Chan wrote an entire book on this called Leadership Pain. And he shares in the book that leaders are bleeders. And if you aren't bleeding, you aren't leading. A lot of you that watch these videos or listen to these podcasts, you are leading kids and families in the church. And I know I have a lot of you that don't work with kids and families in the church. You're marketplace leaders, or you work in different areas of ministry or at home. But I want to share with you a few things that are going to hurt you, especially those of you that are working with kids or families in the church. I'm actually going to read these right out of my book, 10 Sentences to Revolutionize Your Ministry, because I've devoted an entire chapter to this. In 10 Sentences to Revolutionize Your Ministry, I talked to you about 10 prayers that you need to pray every day as a leader. And I expound on them, and I really do think they can be game changers for you. And when you get to chapter 7, this is the prayer. Lord, help me lead even when it hurts. Lord, help me lead even when it hurts, because it is going to hurt. And let me share with you a few examples of what can hurt. And this is especially good for those of you that work with kids or families in the church. Number one, there are going to be some kids in your ministry who walk away from the Lord as a teenager or a young adult, and that hurts. Number two, some kids won't listen when you present the gospel, and they'll reject the good news of Jesus Christ. Number three, some of your best volunteers will quit for some reason or other. Number four, some of the spiritual leaders in your life will fall into sin. The enemy leaves no one off his radar. As a Christian leader, you have a target on your back. Number five, some parents will get mad over something seemingly insignificant and will leave the church. Number six, some spiritual mentors will let you down. They may not fall into sin, but they will let you down. You have to learn to encourage yourself in the Lord, as David did. Number seven, some significant contributions that you make to your ministry will go unnoticed. No one will say thanks. No one will acknowledge the effort. Some may even criticize you. Number eight, some will lose a child to death. This is one of the most difficult things about leading a ministry, especially a children's ministry. Number nine, some people in your church just won't like you. No matter how hard you try, you just won't connect with everyone. Number 10, some days you'll feel really lonely. You'll feel left out. You'll feel like you don't have any value. Let me share a few more. Number 11, some people in your church will view children's ministry as childcare, and that hurts. Number 12, some people who are supposed to be your close friends will let you down. It happened to Jesus, and it will happen to you. Now listen, life brings pain. If you lead a children's ministry, if you don't lead a children's ministry, if you're a marketplace leader, a manager at work, if you own a business, if you're a stay-at-home mom, you probably have figured out that leadership and influencing people and working with people, whether it's the people in your home, the people in your church, the people in your career, they bring pain. The good news is this, that you can choose to grow through the pain. You will grow to the threshold of your pain. Sam Chan talks about this. If your pain tolerance is here, guess what? You're not going to grow past that threshold. If your pain tolerance is here, at this level, you'll get to that level. The higher your level of tolerance to pain, the more leadership and influence God will give you. Yes, it hurts to lead sometimes, but it's a sign that you are leading. and that you are making a difference, right? Because if you aren't bleeding, Sam Chan says, you aren't leading. How's your tolerance to pain? The next time it hurts, remember that God's at work. Lean in on Him. Lean in on His Holy Spirit for strength, for wisdom, for power. Ask God for love and grace toward the one that has offended you or hurt you. Pray for that person like never before. Ask God to make you better through the pain. Pain always precedes promotion. And when I am hurting, but I grow through it, God will bring me to a new level. I'm sure you've experienced it in your life. Let's experience it some more. None of us want pain. None of us want to invite it into our life, but it's a reality of leading people. So pray that God will give you the strength to grow through the pain. And that through the pain, you'll see people like never before. You'll see your life work like never before. And your influence will grow and go to a whole new level.